trying to find the reasons you won't find a.
Okay, hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I got the strawberry shortcake nails that I had posted a short about. And that short ended up going like crazy. I just detailed, well, not really detailed, I just showed how like my first couple of character arts that I've done, and then now my most recent one. And yeah, some people were making fun of me in the comments, but for the most part, it was a lot of love and encouragement to keep going. So I just did a little bit of prep, just cleaning my cuticles. Lately, my cuticles have been growing insane, but I try not to do too much to them because I do my nails regularly. And then now I'm just going in with my Gelish pH bond, and I'm just putting that all over the nails. So that is a dehydrator. I like to use it just to ensure adhesion because I do go in with a peel-off base, and if I don't dehydrate my nails well, then the peel-off base is going to come off prematurely, especially while I'm doing the nails. So now I'm just going in and I'm scrubbing that Dami peel-off base just in like the center of my nails, so that when I apply the Jello and then remove it, I don't get too much damage on my nails. Yeah, that's the most important thing. The Jello really damages your nails quite badly. So I've noticed that when I do like a slight regular peel off base in the center and then apply the Jello over it, I have perfect adhesion and I'm able to take them off without fear of damaging my nail plate. So now I'm going in with my Elegance Pro Rubber Base Gel. So I use this to adhere my half cover tips. I just put a little bit of it towards the tip of my nail, and then I take the half cover tip and I cure it on just like how you would do Gel X. I like to do this even without using a peel off base because I find that it adheres to the nail a lot better than using just normal nail glue, because after a while of like your client or yourself wearing your nails past that 3-week mark, that like regular nail glue will start to like separate from the nail plate, while this, especially since it is a rubber based gel, so it has like good adhesion to it, it's gonna last 3 weeks, 4 weeks, that however long you have your nails on. And then after that, I'm just gonna clip the tip a little bit shorter. I'm not too good at square nails. Like sometimes I feel like they make my fingers look so wide, but when I do character art, I like to use a square nail because I feel like you have a lot more space and room to work with, and yeah, that allows you to put as much of the character on there as possible. So now I'm going in with my Elegance Pro Hard Gel in the color True Nude and my Light Elegance and I think it's clear. So I think I only did the True Nude on my thumb. Yeah, my thumb and my pinky, because those are going to be French tips. And rather than just doing them all clear, I wanted that base because I like it and it's pretty. Like I feel like it's pink, but it has a bit of brown in it, so it's like perfect for my skin tone. So my nail room was a little bit cold, so the Elegance Pro Hard Gel was a bit stiff. One thing that you can do to kind of loosen up your stiff hard gel is take like a coastal warmer. You can put it on there. One thing I like to do is I have like a heater, like a radiator heater here in my nail room, so sometimes I just place it on top of that while it's warm to just let the gels loosen up a little bit more. But because I've been kind of out of practice with building up a nail, because I'd rather just, for convenience, I would just put on a full cover tip, but I really wanted to build this nail. I kind of left it stiff so it won't run on me as much as it would if it was a little bit looser of a viscosity. So you just really want to take your time and build it up the best you can. The great thing about um, hard gel and gel product in general is that you can build up. And I would say like doing about 2 layers of what I'm doing right here will give you the strength that you need for your hard gel application. So yeah, just take your time, flip the nail over if you notice that it's starting to run on you a little too much. And then yeah, just enjoy the process. I should say gel is something that's quite forgiving because it's easy to self-level, but it's also easy to file. So any hiccups, any mess ups that you do make, you can go ahead and file it right off because it is such a soft product. So now I'm going in and I'm doing the clear on the last 3 nails. And so this is Light Elegance 1-step line. So it's a bit more of like a mid to kind of loose viscosity. So I'm quite quick with the application of this one because I know after a while it's gonna kind of run on me. I would say that a good tip is to make your slip layer ultra thin. Like barely, I shouldn't say barely, but really like thin out that slip layer, because when you do that, you're going to notice that the gel, it will still move, but it won't move on you as fast. If you do too thick of a slip layer, then that gel is just going to settle so quickly into each other, and then you're going to find that it's running into your cuticle area, is running off the nail, and then that's where like I think the anxiety and the frustration of gel comes. So a good hack is just to make that slip layer as thin as possible and then go ahead and work that gel down the nail. So now I'm just filing. I would say that for my filing, I do majority of my filing with my hand file, and then I only use my e-file to seal my cuticle area and just like fix any lumps or bumps that I could not get with my hand file. But I do prefer hand filing because I feel like I have a bit more control over how the outcome of the nail is going to be, if that makes any sense. So now I'm going in with my PANA 5-in-1 bit. I believe I get this off of Amazon. And then I'm going in with this 3mm mandrel bit, and I'm just sealing the cuticles. Nothing too crazy. Buffing, and then we're gonna get into nail art. So I clean them down. They don't have as high of an apex that I would like, but what's more important is the strength of the nail. And if the strength is there, then you're fine. So I'm going in with the, what is this called? Oh, the yogurt nail base gel, just to even out that layer and yeah, make it easy for my syrup gels to glide onto the nail. So for the pink, it was the Gelato, yogurt gel Gelato syrup 23. And then this one is their syrup 5. I think it's from the collection like Wedding something. I don't know. But if you type in yogurt gel syrup 05 on Sweet No Supply, you should be able to find it. And I think I did about 2 coats, and yeah. So now we're gonna get into doing my French tip. So it is a strawberry shortcake nail set. So there is a lot of pink, a lot of red. So I really wanted to keep onto that theme. One thing I'm noticing about myself is that I am doing a lot of pink sets. Like my Valentine's Day set, that was like a bunch of pink. And then now I directly went into doing the strawberry shortcake nail set. And the crazy thing about it is like pink is not even my favorite color. I can care less about pink. But for some reason, these past couple of weeks, it's got me in a chokehold. So I just did a simple French. And then after I was done doing a simple French, I think I repeated that same step on my pinky. And then, I don't know, I think I directly went into like mattifying the nail because In this nail set, I used watercolor paints to create some of the nail art. So the strawberries and the plaid that's in the nail set is made using watercolor. It's been something that I've kind of been getting into, like watercolor, pastel, like oil pastels, color pencils, and then of course like the oil gels that are like kind of taking the scene in our community. I've been like practicing them, working on them, and really enjoying them, and been trying to find different ways to incorporate them into my sets. So I'm using the yogurt gel cotton matte. I love using this matte top coat to do my foreign products on nails. So like watercolor, the oil pastels, or even airbrushing. I love using that matte top coat because it's a thin consistency, but it really smooths out that like the matte finish. Because the other matte top coat that I have is the let me see, the Velvet Matte Top Gel by Daily Charms, and this is like a velvet matte, so it's kind of like, it feels kind of velvety but I find that it's not good for airbrushing and stuff like that. But my yogurt gel cotton matte is really, really good. I get it off of Sweetie Nail Supply and I absolutely adore it. So, well, before I started getting into like actually putting the watercolor on the nails, I did like a ton of research on like the consistency of watercolor, how to shear it out, different ways that you can use it, different pigmentations. And one thing I found is that watercolor has like 5 basic consistencies. You have tea, which is like 5% paint and like the rest is water. You have, what was the next one? Coffee, which is like a bit more paint, same amount of water. Then you have milk, which is, I say like about an even paint to even water. You have a creamer consistency, which is a bit more paint than water. And then you have the butter consistency, which is like a lot of paint with very little water. For this nail set, I used about the butter consistency, where I barely added any water, but I really hyped up that pigmentation of it. I did that because I found that it was a bit easier to work with for like the plaid and the stem. But when I went in with the strawberry, I think I used a bit more of like about either a milk or a coffee consistency, because with the strawberries you're going to be blending up different layers. Like I went in with a red, a little bit deeper of a red, a yellow, and then a white to get that strawberry effect. It was really fun. You can see a ton of like Pinterest photos of how to layer watercoloring, and then of course there's a ton of YouTube videos on watercoloring, and it really is a fun medium to work with and to be adding it onto nails. And plus it dries instantly, so you don't have to worry anything about like the wait time or curing it in the nail. So it's a fun medium, and it's pretty cool to use them on nails. The next nail set I'm working on has like all of like the different foreign nail art mediums on a nail set. Like I'm using airbrush, I'm using watercolor, I'm using color pencils, and I'm using oil pastels for the nail set that I have planned. I'm really excited and I can't wait to show you guys. And I also have a nail room tour in the works of what I'm gonna post, and a behind the scenes of how I come up with my design. So I had posted a poll, not a questionnaire, like a poll to see if you wanted to see the behind the scenes of how I workshop nail sets, from me sketching it on my iPad to me practicing the parts that I think might be a little bit difficult, or I want to work on before I start filming. And then of course my filming process. I plan on putting all of that in a video. I just had to put a hold on it because my family is visiting me, and we've been going to Paris. Now we're gonna get ready to go to Italy. So I've just been kind of busy for this week, but I think like probably not next week, but the week after that, I should be posting a video of that. So bear with me. I know I've kind of been MIA. And I know I've been telling you guys like, oh, I'm gonna post every week. I'm gonna post every week. For some reason, the month of February, of course, was my birthday month. And then now the month of March, and with everything that's going on, I've been finding that I had to put filming, and sometimes not even filming, just editing and putting the video together on the back burner. But I have a ton of clips that I need to work through and edit, and hopefully before April, I'll be getting it out to you. So yeah, it's just now, yeah, I done went off on a tangent and I forgot what the heck I'm doing. But yeah, that's the strawberries. They're done. So after I let them fully dry, I then go back in with my base gel from Yogurt Gel to seal and everything. And it's just to protect the watercolor. So I do that for my airbrushing, my oil pastels, my color pencils, and the watercoloring. It's just to really protect it because I had did an oil pastel design on my own nails. It was on my right hand, and those I usually keep kind of short. And I noticed that I didn't do the base gel layer on top. And after like probably not 3 days, like a week, the design was peeling off because it had nothing to protect it. So it's important that you cap in that foreign product so that it can last as long as your nails are lasting. And then on top, I went in with the Function of Vex, Embo Gel in the color Bone. And I'm using this to make a lace detail. So in my, not Pinterest board, but like my collage of everything that I used to make this set, I came across like this really cute strawberry lace design, and I wanted to add that on a bit of a nail as like not a buffer, but like something just to like tie it in all together. And I feel like lace vintage is cute. You know, we got the Vintage Strawberry Shortcake, so we're gonna put vintage lace on it. And it was something that I've never done before, so it was kind of fun. And now it makes me want to do gilded texture design. Yeah, I was talking about this yesterday because we were in Paris and we went to the Palace of Versailles, and they have a ton of gold gilded things. Like the French love them some gold gilding. And I was like looking at the castle or the palace, and I was like, oh wow, this is really pretty. Like I want to do a Palace of Versailles inspired nails using some of like the gilded design that you see like incorporated all through the palace. Like I even recorded a little bit, so I want to show you guys some of the footage that I did record inside the palace. And probably like 95% of it is just me walking up to doors and walking up to the wall and like looking at the patterns and the textures. So it was really fun, and it's good to see a different part of art and find ways that I can incorporate that into my art form. To be honest, I had so much footage of this, of me fixing and starting over and laying down the lace detail, because it is hard to make sure everything fits and look cohesive. And then because the Function of X gel is like a embo gel, so it has a bit of a thick viscosity, and it plumps up. It's supposed to be like embossed. So excuse me. So it was really hard to like make sure that they don't touch and blend into each other or warp into each other. So gotta take your time with this technique. So after I was done with that, I went ahead and I grabbed my Zero Top from Yogurt Gel to top coat the strawberries because they were done, and then top coat my plaid nails because now I'm going to go in with some 3D clays to create the vine and strawberries on top of the plaid nails.
Cheap, my fine girl no cheap. Me I like the life you live. Me I want buy you the Jeep. I calm down, girl. I just want you to know no one else can do what you do like you. Right now, girl. You supposed to know no one can crush on you like the way I do. She ain't interested in the Gucci and the dollars. She just wanna be the only lover. She wants a man who can stand by her, yeah. She's so smart, so different. She got all the pride, all the confidence. When I was an infidel, she still call me a man, call me a president. Oh girl, now you are different. Out of a million, girl, you are different. You don't listen to what anybody else says. That's why I say right now. My fine girl no bleach. A melanin pop in the streets. Other girls them no reach.
So now I'm going in with the nail mold, and I like to use my MPA X and Arena Nails palette to in my nail molds because one, they cure non-wipe, so I don't have to worry about it coming off of the mold and having like a tacky layer. And yeah, they're perfect, and I love that palette for character art too. Okay, so yeah, sorry about the interruptions, but we're getting through there. We're getting ready to leave out to Italy, so everybody's out doing their things, and we're getting ready to go. So after I was completely done with that, I went in and started my character art. That's my reference photo, and I'm just gonna let you guys watch this because it takes me a while because I'm not that good at character art. So
I'd like to speak to the CEO. Got some shit that I need to say. Got some hits that I need to throw. She bumping my songs, don't think that she wanna see me though. Wanna say that I'm better now, but I don't wanna be a lady. I just wanna talk. Are they making money every time I take a loss? Color up, call it love. In a month, call it off. Why can't it ever last? Somebody make it stop. same. Nowadays, I'm just looking for a scapegoat. Who's to blame for the pain? I got anger that I really need to take out. Who to fight? Should tell me who to fight. No, fight. Should tell me who to tell me who to fight. Should tell me who to fight. No, fight. Should tell me who to tell me who invented heartbreak. I'd like to speak to the CEO. Got some shit that I need to say. Got some things that I need to go. She bumping my songs, don't think that she wanna see me go. Wanna say that I'm better now, but I don't wanna be a lady. I just wanna talk. Are they making money every time I take a loss? Color up, call it love. In a month, call it off. Why can't it ever last? Somebody make it stop. Make it stop. Someone make it stop. Someone make it stop.
Trying to find the reasons you won't find her pretty. 'Cause I am insecure. My looks been needing more. And I try to find the reasons that you would stay with me. 'Cause I am insecure. I'm not an intellectual. Are you just with me? 'Cause you need a body. Am I somebody to you? Can I be somebody you want to? Are you just with me? 'Cause you need a body. Am I somebody to you? Can I be somebody you want to? Wanna be the one you wanted more. Wanna be the one that you adore. Do you see a long road with me? Do you only see me as a body? Trying to make you close the door. Give me everything I was.
Okay, you guys, yep. This is the end of the video. I just finished up some art details, and then I went in with some top coat, and after that I applied cuticle oil, and yeah, I'm finished. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my upcoming videos. They may be a little while, but I promise you, slowly but surely they will come out, so please keep an eye out on them. And yeah, I love you, be safe, and always remember to constantly create. Okay, bye.